Hey, good Sunday afternoon, everyone. Hopefully, you had a great Independence Day, and hopefully, the rain did not impact too many events. I know that it did on Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening, but even into Sunday, still dealing with some scattered showers and scattered thunderstorms. This is going to really be a pattern we are in all week long. If you think about Florida weather, where we get these little hit and miss showers and thunderstorms pretty much each afternoon, that's what we're going to be dealing with this week. Upper level low pretty much camped right over the state of Missouri, southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, and every once in a while we'll see these little generated meso lows, many areas of low pressure. We dealt with one of those Sunday afternoon. It helped trigger some more showers and thunderstorms around. Again, very hit and miss in nature. If you get caught in one, probably not going to last for very long. Heavy downpour, some thunder, some lightning, and they move on through. But that's really going to be the case even in this Sunday evening. Weather modeling, what we use to help kind of predict this kind of stuff, it does not do a good job of picking up on these little hit and miss showers and thunderstorms. These are still sticking around late Sunday night, early Monday morning. Monday morning, we're likely dry here in southern Illinois, but then Monday afternoon during the heat of the day, a couple more little pop-up showers, pop-up thunderstorms possible. Some thunder, lightning, torrential rainfall underneath of these things. And then as they collapse, they go up really, really quickly. And then as they collapse, they can cause some strong winds as well. But overall, the risk for severe weather looks pretty low over the next few days. Again, you get caught in one of those heavier downpours, you could pick up a half an inch to an inch real quick. But as far as widespread rain, next 5 days, we're looking anywhere from about a quarter to 3/4 of an inch. There's going to be some that see less than a quarter of an inch, and there's probably going to be some that see over 3/4 of an inch. It's just the nature of some of these hit and miss summertime showers and thunderstorms. Some good news this week, though. Some of the cloud cover, the rain chances mixed in, means afternoon temperatures are going to feel a little bit better this week. We're not talking about heat index values in the triple digits. We're talking about afternoon highs, mid to upper 80s, very summer-like here for southern Illinois. It's still going to be humid. Again, we are in July. You know it's going to be humid. Heat index values, though, likely running in the lower 90s, at least through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, starting to approach the triple digits on Thursday. The humidity starts to increase. It will be notably higher later in the week, especially Thursday, Friday, and then potentially even into parts of Saturday as well. And then some slightly cooler, slightly less humid air does look like it may move in towards the second half of the weekend. So here you go. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, pop-up showers, pop-up thunderstorms are possible pretty much each day. Once we get into Thursday, and especially Thursday night and into Friday, that brings one of the better rain chances into our forecast. A little weak cold front's going to push on through the region. It looks like Friday night in particular. Out ahead of that, a tremendous amount of moisture. So very warm, very humid as well. And then also scattered showers and scattered thunderstorms are probably going to be a little more numerous Thursday, especially Thursday night, and then through the day on Friday. Cold front Saturday morning, again, very weak front, but at least it will help drop afternoon highs back in the upper 80s and probably bring the humidity down just a bit as well. We appreciate you joining us each week for these weekly weather updates. These are brought to you by Clark Mix On Site Concrete, located on the east side of Marion. If you've got a concrete project, probably want to give them a call, as they will help save you time, save you money. See their big trucks going down the highway. I see them pretty much all the time. They are all over the place here in southern Illinois. Great guys to work with, and they do some great work as well. So 618-997-3889, and we appreciate them sponsoring these videos. All right, so let's talk about some of the long range. We've talked about the short range this week, and there's that little upper level low. Look at that thing in here. Sunday. And then into Monday, it just kind of churns right over Arkansas there, and right along the Missouri-Arkansas border. And look at this. This is into Monday, Tuesday, still sitting there Tuesday, and even to Wednesday. It just does not move. So the pattern is not moving very quickly west to east, and that pretty much means we're going to be wash, rinse, and repeat type weather here, at least through the first half of the week. Now, once we start to get into Wednesday afternoon and then into Thursday as well, that upper level low, there it is, Thursday afternoon, finally starting to shift eastward as we start to see a little bit more movement from west to east. And then there's an upper level low, and then here's another trough working its way in Friday. So out ahead of that, that's what we expect, a lot of moisture to making its way through. So more scattered showers, more scattered thunderstorms likely on Friday. And in the weekend, hopefully we can get that front far enough south when we start to see some of those rain chances go a little bit lower. A couple other things I wanted to show you was kind of looking out even beyond that and into the middle of the month. Once we get that little cold front that moves through, this big upper level ridge out west is going to start to really become a big feature across the plains. That is a lot of heat, a lot of humidity out across, say, Kansas, Nebraska, and up into the Dakotas. We'll have to watch exactly where this sets up. This model in particular brings us a little bit further to the east. This solution would mean more heat, more humidity as we head towards the middle of the month. If I'm going to switch this over real quick, if we can see, let's go back out to the 13th is where that was. The upper level ridge on this model is not quite as far east. It is more centered out across the plains. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on exactly where that's going to set up. So again, if it ends up like that, that's going to be more heat, more humidity, and possibly some fairly dry weather as well, kind of on the edge of what we call the ring of fire, where we'd expect more showers and thunderstorms in the upper Midwest. Meanwhile, if that sets up a little bit further to the west, we could see more of scattered showers, scattered thunderstorms. But a lot to get to. We're going to kind of hope that maybe sets up a little bit further to the west, and we are able to avoid some of the heat, humidity, and maybe get a little rain in here as well. But it is something to consider. We'll be tracking as we get a little closer towards the middle of the month. Something else you'll notice this month, we're losing daylight pretty quickly now. We'll lose about 30 minutes throughout the month of July. I'm not a fan of that. I love summer. I love these long days. But something to kind of keep track of as well. We'll lose about 30 minutes here in Southern Illinois through the month of July. So again, kind of recapping real quick, everything's still pretty humid this week. Yeah, it's July, it's Southern Illinois, but at least temperatures are going to be pretty close to normal for this time of year, mid to upper 80s, closing in on 90, maybe a couple days towards the middle of the week. Rain chances are pretty much focused each afternoon, scattered showers, scattered thunderstorms developing during the heat of the day. Wouldn't cancel any plans based on the chance of rain each day, but just be aware that they're going to be out there. Again, best chance of rain probably going to end up towards the end of the week as that little weak cold front moves in from the north and west. And then towards the middle of the month, we'll just have to watch exactly where that ridge in the plain sets up. Further east, more hot, more humid weather here, more possibility of some drier weather as well. Further to the west that ridge sets up, maybe we get back into the active storm track as well. So a lot to get to, a lot to keep track of. In the meantime, stay safe, enjoy the week, and try to stay cool.